Are you frequently worried about money, health, family, job, or other difficulties, and then maybe you have generalized anxiety disorder? Hello, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will tell you about generalized anxiety disorder. But before we start, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you. What is generalized anxiety disorder, GAD? Generalized anxiety disorder, GAD, is defined by persistent and excessive concern about a variety of topics. People suffering with GAD may be unduly anxious about money, health, family, job, or other difficulties. Individuals suffering from GAD have a tough time controlling their anxiety. They may be too concerned about real occurrences or may assume the worst even when there is no need to be concerned. GAD is diagnosed when a person has 3 or more symptoms and finds it difficult to regulate worry on more days than not for at least 6 months. This distinguishes GAD from worry, which may be confined to a single stressor event for a shorter length of time. In any given year, GAD affects 6.8 million individuals, or 3.1% of the U.S. population. Women are more than twice as likely as males to be impacted. The condition develops gradually and can occur at any stage of life, however the risk is greatest between childhood and middle age. Although the specific etiology of GAD is unknown, research suggests that biological factors, family history, and life experiences, particularly stressful ones, all have a role. The mere prospect of getting through the day might cause anxiety. People with GAD don't know how to break the loop of concern and believe it is beyond their control, even though they are typically aware that their anxiety is more than the circumstance merits. Because all anxiety disorders may be related to a problem accepting uncertainty, many persons with GAD attempt to plan or control circumstances. Many individuals feel that worrying prevents terrible things from happening, thus they believe that giving up concern is harmful. Physical symptoms such as stomachaches and headaches might occur at times. Symptoms of generalized anxiety disorder. Symptoms of generalized anxiety disorder might vary. They might include persistent concern or anxiety over a variety of issues that is out of proportion to the severity of the occurrences. Overthinking strategies and solutions for all potential worst-case scenarios. Perceiving circumstances and occurrences as dangerous even when they are not. Difficulty dealing with ambiguity. Fear of making the incorrect decision and indecision. Inability to put a worry aside or let it go. Inability to relax, restlessness, and a sense of being tense or on edge. Difficulty focusing or the sensation that your mind goes blank. Physical manifestations and symptoms may include fatigue, sleeping problems, muscle tenseness or aches, trembling and twitching. Nervousness is the ability to be quickly startled. Sweating, irritable bowel syndrome, nausea, and diarrhea. Irritability. Symptoms in children and adolescents. Children and teens may have comparable concerns to adults, but they may also be excessively concerned about performance at school or in sports. The safety of family members. Being punctual, punctuality. Earthquakes, nuclear war, and other disasters. A youngster or adolescent who is too concerned may feeling excessively concerned with fitting in. Be a stickler for detail. Because chores aren't flawless the first time, they must be redone. Spend an inordinate amount of time completing homework. Lack of self-assurance. Strive for acceptance. When should you see a doctor? Although some anxiety is natural, see your doctor if you believe you are worrying excessively, which is interfering with your career, relationships, or other aspects of your life. You are sad or irritable, have problems with alcohol or drugs, or have other mental health issues in addition to anxiety. If you are having suicide thoughts or behaviors, get emergency care right away. Your concerns are unlikely to go away on their own, and they may worsen over time. Seek expert treatment before your anxiety becomes severe. It may be simpler to manage at this stage. Causes of generalized anxiety disorder. Generalized anxiety disorder, like many other mental health illnesses, is most likely caused by a complex mix of biological and environmental variables, which may include brain chemistry and function differences, genetics, distinctions in how dangers are perceived, personality and development, risk elements in generalized anxiety disorder. Women are diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder at a somewhat higher rate than males. The following variables may raise the likelihood of acquiring generalized anxiety disorder. Personality. A person with a timid or pessimistic disposition, or who avoids anything risky, may be more prone to generalized anxiety disorder than others. Genetics. Generalized anxiety disorder may be inherited. Experiences. People suffering with generalized anxiety disorder may have a history of big life transitions, traumatic or bad childhood events, or both. Complications. Generalized anxiety disorder can be debilitating. It can. Because you have difficulty concentrating, you will be unable to complete things swiftly and efficiently. Take your time and divert your attention away from other things. Your energy will be depleted. Increase your chances of becoming depression. Generalized anxiety disorder can potentially cause or exacerbate other physical health problems, such as irritable bowel syndrome and ulcers are examples of digestive or bowel issues. Migraines and headaches. Illness and chronic pain. Insomnia and sleep disorders. Problems with the heart. Generalized anxiety disorder is frequently associated with the following mental health disorders. Phobias. Anxiety disorder. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, Obsessive-compulsive syndrome, OCD. Depression. Suicidal ideation or suicide. Abuse of substances.